Gaffer, we're here to talk about the new training ground over at Highworth. You've seen the plans now. What are your first impressions of it?
I've seen the plans and I've also seen the site as well. I went across there with Steve last week, and well, what I witnessed quite simply was a new training ground and a new complex in its infancy. You know, it's the plans are obviously in place for this build to go up, and all I wanted to see was football pitches, to tell you the truth. But as I say, it's that much of it, if it's in its infancy, you don't see any of that. But you see somebody's vision, you know, you see the detail that has gone into it. And it takes me back to my days when myself and Sam were at Bolton Wanderers, and we were thinking Premier League, we were thinking bigger than what the club was thinking, to tell you the truth. But the business and the football got together and forged a partnership and went forward as one, and that's what you've got to do. You know, you've got to have that unity behind the actual vision. You know, your chairman, your owners, the people that put the money in, the football side, the manager, the players, all of them things have got to be joined up thinking, and that's what it appears to be at the moment. I've been brought on side with a 10-game plan last season, and now all of a sudden being given a 2-year contract, and hopefully at the end of these 2 years we'll have the training ground in place, and it's a kind of, it's almost like a sales pitch. It's something that you can give to prospective players that are coming into the football club, that you have this vision of the club going forward into the First Division, into the Championship and beyond. But you can't do it without your own training ground. And the one thing I'll say about the owner, you know, we own the ground. You know, we've got no debt. We're now looking at buying and developing an area which will be a great training ground complex, and you can attract bigger players. You know, you can attract players that want to go on this journey with you to wherever you want to take it. But the initial thought was there before me. I'm just on the train journey, as it were, on the ride. Yeah. And hopefully I'll be the manager that goes into that training ground and takes a team into a higher division, if not the First Division, if not the Championship. But that site for me was very, very exciting. You know, it's an exciting time for Swindon Town Football Club. But it's lovely to be the manager that possibly could go into that new training ground.
I mean, you've touched on it there, but from your experience as both a player and a manager, just how crucial was it for all aspects of the club, not just the first team, but every single aspect of the club, to have a training ground where everyone can be under the same roof, and it sort of brings the club together? It's
very exciting. It's I've been, as I said, at Bolton Wanderers, but I was also at Hull City when we had a small training ground at Cottingham, which was only about 10 acres in size, and we had 2.5 pitches. You know, the chairman's bought a place in Highworth that's going to entertain maybe 10-12 pitches, AstroTurf pitches, academy, all the the people that work at Swindon Town Football Club that are at the county ground will be moving up there as well, and all of that for me under one roof is will provide joined up thinking. You know, everybody can, you know, you can